chance.
Sure.
So
But yeah, so he's just doing this for clout. So the whole the free, I commuted Larry Hoover, I freed the young. It's for clout.
If Obama freed these guys for clout, will we say thank you?
It was.
Charlamagne, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? DJ Envy, are we live? Are we live? Can the people hear my voice? Cause I'm at the Breakfast Club and I'm addressing all the lies.
Show us a piece of a lie. Just to get the whole thing off. So
The sensory.
hey, bro, tap in with that. Let's tap in with Donald Trump for a second.
That's cool.
Now, Trump not only is, tapping in with the AI, trying to get that under wraps, but he's also freeing us. Free the people. So Donald Trump recently, well, I
Who
think
did he free? He didn't free anybody.
well,
He didn't. He literally didn't free anybody.
okay, so Larry, he's freed several people actually.
Well, I'm saying
Freed a large number of
most
people, honestly.
recent instance.
He freed all of those guys with the second chance act and stuff like that.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
Who did Obama free? Never mind.
Obama. He freed a lot of people.
Name them.
I can't
Say the name of anybody.
I don't know.
Who? Okay, there we go.
But
It's like when we don't have any examples of it, it's just like we want to.
I literally Googled this. You can look. This is facts.
Mm-hmm.
You can look it up. How many people did President Obama pardon? It's a lot of people.
Why he didn't pardon nobody I know the name of? Because it wouldn't look good? Because doesn't it look crazy when Donald Trump pardons a person named NBA YoungBoy? Doesn't it look a little crazy?
No, it doesn't look crazy.
So why didn't Obama do it? Why didn't he pardon a couple of black guys?
Why? So, because
Okay, bro. Okay, just think about this. What you said. Your literal response was, why should he?
Yes.
I don't have an answer to why he should, but I'm very glad he did. I don't know NBA YoungBoy.
Why are you glad he did?
Because this is why I'm glad
He's
he
a
did.
criminal.
Okay, so let me tap in and see what YoungBoy said when he was pardoned. Because perhaps it could change a young man's life.
Man, hell no. This nigga been to jail so many times, bro. I'm not going with that. It could change his life. He been to jail, back to jail, out of.
I want to thank President Trump for granting me a pardon and giving me the opportunity to keep building as a man, as a father, and as an artist. This moment means a lot. It opens the door to a future I've worked hard for, and I am fully prepared to step into this. Big thanks to the pardon czar, Miss Alice Marie Johnson, another person that Trump freed after 40 years of being locked up for a bag of weed. The pardon czar, Miss Alice Marie Johnson, for fighting for second chances for so many people, and to my lawyer, Brittany K. Burnett, for being in my corner and all your hard work to make this possible. I'm grateful, I'm focused, I'm ready. Kentrell. I'm going to be for real with you, bro.
Yes.
The only thing that... So here's what we stand behind. Let Cardi B have a good time. This nigga's out of jail.
He was already
That's cap.
He was already out of jail.
Well, she was already with a lame ass fucked up nigga. So
Okay.
who are we holding accountable?
Who are we? I'm
I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna move right on past that. Everybody, get them in the comments because this is crazy. Because your first comment,
he was already out. He was already.
That was literally your first comment. He was already out, but he was still under federal indictment, bro. He was out on bond, under federal indictment, with that hanging over his head. Now he might walk around with a more clear conscience.
Dating somebody there's nothing. You can't compare dating somebody to criminal activity.
I can compare making the same foolish decision over and over and over and over again to making the next one over and over and over.
One has criminal consequence and one
doesn't. What did he do criminally? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what his offense was?
Yeah, he got locked up for guns and shit like that. He's a felon.
He shot somebody or he had some guns?
Well, he had guns.
So I'm gonna be for real with you. Where I come from in the middle of the country, everybody got guns. If you want to lock a nigga up for having guns, that sounds crazy. If you want to lock a nigga up for shooting them at somebody, you want a water? Water.
He's gonna get you something to drink. He's gonna get you something to drink. Well, yeah, this is what's making you thirsty, right?
Do they share drinks or?
Yeah, they can. The water, just the water. Yeah. No Juice.
Another water, man. I gotta actually get some snacks and stuff.
Yeah, we got a couple. Some shit. Yeah, some crackers or some.
All right, so we
So yeah,
moving
you
past
feel me?
it,
Like,
'cause I don't wanna
and
get
there's
caught.
probably more charges. That's just what I can remember off the top of my head because it happened so long ago.
so you don't want this man to have a second chance.
Bro, he's had it. This is his third chance.
What did he do? This and that's my thing.
So,
Because Meek Mill
what
had
did
several
we-
chances. He got locked up for the motorbike in the street. He got
Yeah,
locked
but
up for
that-
wearing black socks.
That was crazy though.
I'm not aware of what NBA YoungBoy was doing. Was he moving work? Because from my understanding, he was out in Ohio, Utah, separated from the mess.
Yeah, he was still doing wild shit. Like he was still doing. You gotta look it up. Like it's not just like, oh
Bro.
my god, this is gotta.
All right, bro.
He's a victim in the
I didn't say he was a victim.
Nah, but
I didn't say that.
He deserves it. No, he doesn't. Like
I'm not,
so,
bro.
So, okay.
Deserves
He's-
is not
he's-
something that I say at all. Nobody deserves nothing.
You say
Bro,
he deserved a second chance, right? Jail, back to jail. Like,
okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand. Hold people accountable.
It ain't
Also, give them a second chance.
He's-
I didn't say. I don't know if I said deserves.
You should have,
we can
but-
give people a second chance.
Sure.
So-
But yeah, so he's just doing this for clout. So the whole the free, I commuted Larry Hoover, I freed the young, it's for clout.
If Obama freed these guys for clout, will we say thank you?
But he wouldn't need to do that for clout.
But here's my thing, bro. If instead of Obama saying Kanye West is a jackass, instead of saying that, he says Kanye West is a hardworking man from Chicago who made a way that nobody else made out of Chicago, can we respect that a little bit more than you just pandering to the masses, saying he's a jackass? Can we respect somebody?
Was that pandering or is that how he really felt?
I don't know how he really felt.
He said it like as if that part wasn't supposed to be recorded. That's how he genuinely felt.
I'm gonna be honest. He said it because he was sitting across from somebody where he was expected to say that to. Hey, this is a white young woman. I don't really know too much about Kanye West.
Kanye told you he's an asshole.
I'm gonna be
asshole, jackass. It's kind of there's synonyms to me.
Okay, so
Kanye is a jackass sometimes.
we are going down we sliding down the path. Good or bad that Donald Trump let out YoungBoy, pardoned him.
Yeah, I don't really.
You don't care.
It doesn't
Okay.
mean anything to me.
All right, so Donald Trump.
I don't see why this would mean anything to anybody else.
Because for me, what it means is you are actively invested in providing something to me that I'm looking for. You are very conspicuous in the fact that you are looking to provide something to me.
What does it
A young
provide to
black
you?
man. What it provides is a voice for a young black man. The same thing that
voice, like young boy's voice.
the same thing that apparently white people get when a random white person gets set free that they never met. It provides the same thing to me, bro. Apparently, because I know for a fact that all white people aren't rich and wealthy and stomping on other people's opportunities. But the fact that they get to see some white people do that apparently uplifts them and empowers them.
That makes sense.
So when I see, this is what made me excited. This is what actually touched my heart because it did when I saw it. Damn, that's dope. I didn't think much deeper into it. Damn, that's dope. But when I do now, when I'm asked by my friend to think about it, why does this matter to you? Because a person who looks like me, a YN, has access to the highest levels, and somebody there will go, I don't really get it. Just like Chandler doesn't really get it. Let's clear the slate and go and start from square one. And if he fucks up again, we'll let him rock.
All right.
So for me, and now this is actually very problematic because, well, I won't even get into that part of it, but I'm excited for the same reason for Larry Hoover's prison sentence being commuted. Again, apparently another man who started breakfast clubs in Chicago for children to have communities to go to before and after school,
Right.
Organized communities. I'm not sure what his crime was or how deeply involved
It's like
in
several murders.
Yeah, and I don't. That's what they say about Fred Hampton as well. So I'm gonna be for real with you. Free R. Kelly because I want all my niggas free, and then let me handle them. If it's really a problem, let me and mine do the investigation. A jury of his peers, let me and mine do the investigation because his peers don't trust you guys, right? And then when we come to the conclusion, let us come to the sentencing as well. Like, let us beat his ass in the middle of the street if that's what we want to do with men that take advantage of young black women. Let us do that. But here is the thing here's the thing that I haven't seen, right? I haven't seen anybody dying to see a black man locked up. Like, would you really go out of your way to lock up NBA YoungBoy based off of what you've seen? Like, oh, we got to get this dude up. He's a menace.
No.
And that's my point. From my vantage point, we don't need to get Diddy up out of here. For some reason, we gotta know what he's doing is freaky in the bedroom. We gotta know. And I'm not really sure why we don't gotta know about the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO who is on the trial for the same thing right now.
Right.
Except for all of his were young men, and they have proof that they were injecting the penises of those young men with serum while they were unconscious. He's out on bond though.
Right.
So
I don't like
so
that.
I can't.
I
know
like
you don't
that
like it, bro. But
well, the white people getting away with it.
it's not about the white people. It's about what the system does. I don't care who gets away with it. If it's a blue nigga running around got away with it, but the black man didn't get away with it, we need to review the rules because obviously the rules state that you can get away with that. And that's why I did it as a black man because I seen what the rules said.
We have different rules.
I know that you know that. And that's why you acting like this and operating like this. I don't know anything of the sort.
Okay. You're very intelligent.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I operate off the rules.
Yeah, sure. I mean, sure.
But so we'll lock.
We see that people that have different hue and different colors have different consequences. We see that, okay?
And you're cool with that.
No, it's
because
not
I'm
okay.
happy that young Kentrail got in touch with the president of the free world and said, "Give me the same rules. Give them to me." I'm happy that happened.
Or did he just the president for ulterior motives and clout do this so that he could look cool to black people like you?
If I give your daughter $1 million on camera right now, are you gonna give it back? I did it for the clout, but I gave it to her. Are you mad now?
No, I'm not mad. But
you're gonna take the money, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna realize it's still a benefit, though I did it for ulterior motives.
Is it a benefit?
The $1 million that you got?
Well, in that instance, yes.
The pardon from a federal prison sentence, that's not a benefit.
That's a benefit to NBA YoungBoy.
That's a benefit to
society.
Here's the thing. What if NBA YoungBoy does say, Kentrail from now on, guys? What if he does do that? Because we've heard the music.
We heard him say that before.
I didn't hear him say that before. But here is what I know.
I didn't realize my music was making people do this. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said that.
I'm on some positive shit now. And he went right back to murder.
But he didn't murder nobody, bro.
He has actually. Well, let me not say that. Allegedly, he murdered.
He murdered somebody since he started saying those words, bro. Again, bro. So here's the thing. If we're gonna at the same time profess trauma, because you're a trauma guy. You believe in trauma, okay? If we're going to profess trauma, the kid was under a traumatic situation, growing up in the hood without nobody to lead him or guide him, following the only guidance he had. Then he, like, by the grace of God, figured out a way to get out of that. Right. The trauma struck him again, even in Utah, and he said, but I got to look like this for the guys. They got to see me with the blick on me. Because that's what the internet told him. They gotta see you with the blick on you. So that's no longer trauma. That's just your job and your performance. So and now finally, third time's a charm, hopefully, we pray prayerfully. Because I don't think he killed anybody last time. So we don't want to see him punished for having a gun, do we? I don't.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, why are you of the why are so many people of the mentality let him rot. This is not good for us.
Well,
It's because it's Donald Trump who did it. Because if Cory Booker was the one, and Cory Booker was in the news, I got young boy pardoned through my relationships with the Justice Department, we would say. If it was Hillary Clinton,
would we? I don't really think so. This is the same.
It's sad, bro.
It's the same thing because we keep saying second chance, but when somebody does something over and over and over,
but you keep saying they did something. You're not saying what he did.
I mean, I don't have my phone. I would look it up and tell you what he did.
But
it's not like he's committing crimes over and over and over, which is why he keeps getting incarcerated.
So you want all your homies that sell perks to get locked up? Do you want? If you had a homie that was selling perks, would you want him to get locked up?
So here's the thing.
Would you want your homie that's selling perks to get locked up? Yes or no, bro? It's a simple.
You get locked up, you get locked up. That's not because you're aware of the
That's
consequences.
facts.
If you're aware of consequences and you keep doing dumb shit, then yeah, you face penalty.
And then when Governor Newsom calls down and says, "Nah, pardon the kid though," your homie, pardon the kid that was selling perks.
Good for him.
You ain't clapping. You ain't at the celebration. You don't get a slice of cake when he come home. You don't throw him 50 or 100.
My actual friend, yeah, of course.
Okay, so. Let's act like every person in the black community. Let's act like it's a community for real and understand what a friend is. A friend is merely somebody who has the opportunity to do for you. That's it.
Is it?
Is it anything more?
I would think it's deeper than that, but pause. But
yeah, well.
But yeah, let's go to the next.
Yeah. So anyway, he pardoned young boy. Commuted Larry Hoover's sentence as well. Again, that's not a pardon, so he still has state charges instead of federal charges now. Implied that he could pardon Diddy if Diddy were ever in the need for a pardon. And
I wouldn't be surprised if he did that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That would definitely get him even more support from the black community.
Well, I mean, if the black community is dead set against him like you are, I don't think so.
I'm not dead set against him.
But bro, we mad that he pardoned young boy. Are you mad that he pardoned Larry Hoover too?
I'm not mad.